Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Peak flow. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep steady, to the letter rock. Turn it up. We giving the show, but can you rock it like rock it?
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is taken at his 4. And an alley to run. And he's into the clear. The 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point attempt to come here. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Follow these two. I'm going, 80. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check your hot read. 6 down. 0-15. Pilot, 64. Weak. My game. You are done.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Chance. Watch the eye. 80 weapon. Collect. Check. Lucky. Color. Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He's got daylight. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here goes Hut. 44. Mike. 44. Go. 80. Recon. 132 fighter.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. This one complete to Scott Miller. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They run with Logan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll run it here with Logan, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down now, it's Logan. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. T.J. Logan, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
He's crashing. He's checking 15. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hatch it. Hatch it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
13-yard line.
Mike, hey, 15. He's checking. Crash. Check 24. Check 3.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Aaron Jones, touchdown number 15 of the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point splits the uprights, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Throwing again on second down. Darnold, he's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
No.
Let's check in with our referee.
That's a, huh? Who is that? Huh?
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Check. Check 99.
Now a give right side. Logan. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's do this. Okay.
Tighten up. Pull together. 180.
Yeah.
80. 5.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 18-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Watch the slant. Yellow. Motion. Hey, check mark 33. Delta. Watch the curl. Hey, Sunday. Check motion. Hey, 57.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep up. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bucs' 48-yard line.
check. Yellow. That's a line. Watch your slant. Attack. Watch your slant. Attack.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Switch. Check 15.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch safety creep.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
14, Buccaneers 13.
Yellow. I'm going away. Let's go. Hey, Ripley. Box trap. Check Mike 33. All day. Mike check 33. 33. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 33. 15. Pick it up. Mike.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Well, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. This is taken at the 3. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him with it.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Check 52. Check nickel. Yellow. Shit.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
I'm coming after you. Mike check 33. Hey, 57 colors. Check Mike 30. Yellow. Echo. Bang.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
I just had some. Range Rover sports truck. Range Rover sports truck.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
36. Kill. 80 weapon. Kill. Delaney. Hey, Haywood. Delaney.
Darnold now to throw. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. General West. Man, 80. Smooth.
Here's Darnold. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Check. Nothing. Check 43. Check.
On 3rd down, it's Logan. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Easy.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He's coming. Double up. Hey, Ribley. Go. Watch motion.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Jones. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. down for a Kansas City touchdown. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Point after, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And that's incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Back 22, back 22. Back switch. Man, 80. Back 22, he's coming, 22's coming.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Attack! Charlie, he's checking. Easy. Check 24. Check 3. Joker.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Check. Hot. Hey, check Mike 6. Double. Hey, 57. Check 99. Switch it.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Damn, I didn't realize who that was,
To the
man.
25.
Fuck, I didn't realize that was a
It's
lineman.
enough for a Chiefs first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Let's go. Check Mike 33. Here we go.
Mahomes now on first down.
Oh, my God.
It's
Yeah.
intercepted.
Bro, did you see that? This nigga wide the fuck up and it's underthrown, bro. Yeah, right. That because his rating not good. That's why I should have subbed him. What's the name? Hurt.
Compounds the mistake a
Travis
little bit.
Kelce hurt. That's because his rating not good.
Compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Run you over. I'm going to run you over. Go team, spell. Rush in. Check.
They'll run on first down. Logan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now. It's Logan. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Like 22, he's coming. 280. Go, go. Let's put that team on the clock.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Under 10, X3, 218, chop.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
I ain't played in a week and a half.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I've been having a computer.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill.
See that pocket pass and stuff?
Before he's taken down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in.
If it happened, I'm going to do it again. I don't know how they're going to come out.
Coach, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
There's 5 niggas on the line. Plus my running back, that's 6. Plus my
KC
tight end,
offense
that's
out of the
7.
huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up.
Put the computer
It's a
on,
foot
bro.
race. The 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he will take
He
it.
try to click off and put the computer
Chiefs
on.
touchdown. A big play there.
Especially if you don't take the wrong
Touchdown
game. It only works if
number
you're
15 on the
coming down
year.
here.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
It don't work from the angle.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
I'm just risky. I'm not going to risk that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Only the potato figure out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a give right side. There he is. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive.
Running back.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Niggas be really out of control with that shit.
A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Oh, he caught that hoe. I was trying to kill him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
First a pickup of 12 yards.
I was trying to kill him.
They all came together there in breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Yeah, he caught that move.
On 1st down.
We on all that, man.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Whoa.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Wow, so
Get that ball. Get that ball. 36.
Throwing on 2nd and 14.
Oh, my God.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Darnold.
Oh.
Will Fuller,
They got the hell off.
nobody there to stop him. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Will Fuller with his 16th touchdown of the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know if kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming off a 1-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Yellow. Let's go, defense. Yellow, go. Undercrunch. Switch.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, 15. Mike, check 33. 33. I'm here all day. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, yo, go gun. Mike, right.
Working from the gun, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Nicole Hardman, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's go. 25. Check 20. Check 26. Check 26. Check 3. Check 7.
On first down, it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Motion.
On second down, it's Logan. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They run again with Logan. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
61. Matchbox lights.
Darnold on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 25 yards that time. Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Here we go, son. 22. You must be. No lady. Let's go.
Here's Darnold. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Marsh. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scott Miller with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Check, crunch, 15. Hey, check 24, check 24. Mike, check 33. Ain't no such thing as why. Move. 15.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get, all right, 300? That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Just like that. Under 10. 10. Shift. Finish the game. Alert flare. 15. Yellow. Alpha.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Switch. Check 50. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Attack. General, West. My game. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. 15. 57. Fresno.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here we go again. Shift.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Yellow. Let's go, Woo, Eddie. What's the ball? Check. Kill. Shift. 57 colors.
On first down, Mahomes. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're back now in KC. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Logan. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Logan. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Wahoo!
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Darnold. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Mike, 45. Check. Hey, lady. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hey, check 20.
This is Logan. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Check 43.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. After the sack on 1st down, Darnold, he's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hey, exit.
Faking the give, Darnold going for the deep ball. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. March. 57. 33. Go. Go. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Slam, slam, slam. Spine.
Now a handoff looking right. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Check it back.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Yellow. There's a lot of 80. Record. Here are 15. Tackle. Hey, Ripley. 33. Check back 33. 66. Bullet high.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Bucs take over
Let's go,
1st
let's go,
and 10
let's go.
at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, let's get there. Watch twist. He's crossing. He's checking crack. Lady.
On 1st down, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, box truck.
Now Darnold. He's going to let it fly.
Let's get off the field.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Darnold now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Mike 7. 22, Mike 22.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And an alley to run. And he's loose again. And he brings this one all the way back. So definitely good for the individual stats. Maybe not for our storyline, but he's in for the late score.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
We got 4. We got 4.
They'll go again to Jones. And an alley to run. A 1st down there on a pickup at 25.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Shoot! Watch the shoot! Easy. Yellow. Small.
Mahomes going to throw it here. They complete it to Hill.
Let's go.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the